It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Saltaire Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Saltaire Imperial Stout coming in at 8.9% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. So XS written on the label. I'm presuming that means extra special, maybe. Certainly not extra small, or maybe extra small batch, maybe. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. Nice glug on the opening. The beer was kindly sent to us by our channel sponsors, imperialbeerclub.com. Imperial Beer Club. A fantastic beer club where you get 10 beers and you pay £42 a month. £42 a month for 10 Imperial strength beers is a fantastic deal. I've had some wonderful beers over the month from this company, and you won't be disappointed. So check the link in the description box below. Onwards and upwards with the beer then. Jet black beer in the glass. It's a one finger tan coloured head. No light bleeding through into this Imperial Stout. I'm a big fan of Saltaire Brewery. Their beers are generally fantastic. Let's get the aroma. Oh, very vinous in the aroma. Rich Black Forest Gatto aroma. And you can almost feel a touch of alcohol just tickling the end of your nose. Between that gap there, when you close your nose over that 10 to 15 millimeter gap there, you can almost feel it tingle with a little slight alcohol aroma. Your obvious chocolate, coffee and caramel aromas are there too. Let's dive in. Cheers. Good drinkability. Very nice taste. It's got a nice mouthfeel for the Russian Imperial Stout, especially for 8.9% ABV. It's drinkable, but at the same time, it's nice and rich and dense and wrapping around your palate. There's a nice amount of carbonation that just kind of pushes the beer around a little bit, just to express more of that flavour onto your palate. And there you get a vinous quality. It's almost stinging nettle hops in here. And the vinous quality is of Black Forest Gatto and fig and plum. Chocolate and coffee and caramel coming from the roasted malt. It's a very good beer. I don't think I've ever had a stout, or even, most definitely not, a Russian Imperial Stout from Saltaire Brewery. This is my first, and it's a very, very good one. Have a look at the carbonation. As I rock the beer back and forth, you can see the slow moving carbonation chasing the beer, or the head of the glass. And an old brewer once told me, the smaller the bubble, the better the beer. So as I rock it, you can see that small bubble there in the glass. So good conditioning to the beer. It's nice. It's an Imperial Stout that I would want to if I seen it in a bar, I'd want to buy it again. I'd want to buy a half of it and enjoy it. It's almost in between in terms, and this is the most important part about an Imperial Stout for me, is the mouthfeel. As I mentioned earlier, this has got a level of depth to it that you could drink it in the winter by a log fire. But it's also got a level of depth to it that as the sun goes down in the summer, you could possibly crack a bottle open as the sun's going down and it's starting to get dark and it's cooling down. It's still refreshing. That's what I'm trying to make it. The point is that it's still a refreshing Imperial Stout, but at the same time it gets away with being a thick, dexterous Imperial Stout that you could sit next to a log fire with. I'm going to rate it. Fig, plum, cherry, vinous qualities, touch of vanilla, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours in there in abundance, good mouthfeel, good drinkability, good carbonation, nice looking beer. I'd buy a half of it again. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.